In the 1950s, only 30% of the world's population lived in cities. Today it's more than half, and by 2050, that number will climb past 70%. That's billions of people trading open skies for concrete ceilings. And the price is higher than we think. Every city block comes at a cost. Forests fall, rivers choke, wildlife disappear, all to make room for us. We pave over the planet like it's disposable, forgetting that the very ground we're building on used to breathe for us. Urbanization was supposed to bring us closer, but somehow it's made us lonelier than ever. We're packed into towers, connected by Wi-Fi, but disconnected from each other. Our air is thicker, our minds are busier, and silence has become a luxury you can't afford in the city. Every time we build a new block, a new suburb, a new highway, the natural world pays. City growth causes habitat loss and fragmentation, destroying ecosystems and reducing biodiversity. Urban areas already account for about 70% of global greenhouse gas emissions, and much of the land that will be urbanized hasn't even been built yet. Over 60% of land projected to become urban by 2030 is still undeveloped. But that doesn't mean that it won't be developed. The future of urbanization isn't just about growth, it's about inequality. By 2050, nearly 2 billion more people are expected to live in cities, yet many cities will struggle to build the infrastructure, clean water, sanitation, and housing. Today, about 1.1 billion people already live in slums or slum-like conditions. Unchecked urbanization could lead to inadequate housing, poor health outcomes, and social instability. Urban land is already projected to expand enormously, threatening species and ecosystems. Some studies estimate hundreds of thousands of square kilometers in new urban land will force species extinct. Water demand in urban areas may double by 2050, especially in cities already suffering from scarcity. And if cities remain insufficient and poorly planned, the resultant waste, pollution, heat, and social problems could overwhelm infrastructure and human well-being. Globally, the rate of urban expansion has reached an unprecedented level. Between 2015 and 2050, researchers project that urban land will increase by 0.82 to 1.53 million square kilometers, roughly the size of Egypt or Mongolia. Early projections estimated that by 2030, an additional 1.2 million square kilometers of new urban land would be developed, equivalent to paving over an entire country the size of South Africa. Between the years 2000 and 2050, the total global urban area is expected to grow from roughly 600,000 square kilometers to nearly 3 million, representing a five-fold increase. These numbers reflect not just population growth, but the inefficiency of how we expand. Much of the world's urban growth happens horizontally, cities sprawling outward rather than upward. This form of development consumes enormous amounts of land, replacing ecosystems, cropland, and forests with asphalt and concrete. Urbanization is not spreading across barren deserts or rocky mountaintops either. It's taking over the most usable, life-supporting land, the areas with fertile soil, moderate climate, and access to water. According to studies, 50% to 63% of all new urban development occurs on land currently used for agriculture. By 2030, global cropland loss due to urban expansion is expected to reach 1.8% to even 2.4%, which may seem small at first glance, but represents hundreds of thousands of square kilometers of lost farmland. This loss is critical because the land being converted is not marginal or low value. It is often prime agricultural territory near existing infrastructure, ideal for growing food. Every new housing development built on these land erases a piece of our food security, leaving future generations with fewer options to feed themselves in a rapidly changing climate. The danger is not only environmental, it's existential. Every tract of usable land becomes occupied, we lose flexibility. There will be fewer places left to grow food, build new renewable energy systems, or restore ecosystems. The same land that sustains us today will be buried under infrastructure that future generations cannot easily reclaim. Urbanization on this scale locks us into patterns of consumption that are nearly irreversible. This relentless growth creates a paradox too. The very process meant to sustain human civilization may ultimately undermine it. By expanding without restraint, we are consuming the natural capital, the land, soil, water, and biodiversity that civilization depends on to survive. The future we are building may leave us with nowhere left to build at all.